Hey guys, today I'll be reviewing the ENACFIRE Future Plus, a pretty popular true wireless Bluetooth earphone on Amazon. I had previously reviewed the two earlier predecessors, the E19 as well as the E20s, and I'll be alluding to those in this review, but if you want to see the full review, I'll put the links at the end of this video as thumbnails. I have also reviewed countless other truly wireless pairs of earphones, including the Apple AirPods and other very budget-friendly ear sets. In this review video, I'll be covering the features, sound quality, and how it stacks up to its predecessor and also its competition. So starting off with some of the extras that it comes with, if you want to see everything that comes with this pair of earphones, you can check out my unboxing video that I did a while back. But first of which, it comes with this snap enclosure faux leather case, which is nice to carry not only the carrying case with the earbuds, but also extra replacement tips and the charging cable. Speaking of the charging case, however, it is a very nice design. It not only serves as the earbud's resting place, but also charges it up and also automatically pairs and unpairs it when you take it out of the case and put it back into the case. What I do like about this particular case is that it also is able to output charge via the USB-A port to, say, your phone or another device. So it's a little bit bigger than other just standalone carrying cases because it has a little bit bigger battery, but again, it's not as bulky as some other ones that I have tested. The battery life is really good, and you can easily see how much battery is left in the case via these LEDs right up front, and it even has a little flap to cover up the charging ports so you don't get dust and debris in it. Now moving on to the earphone designs, I really like this one, and ENACFIRE never fails to disappoint in terms of making it ergonomic and easy to use. The big button that's on each of the earpieces are easily feelable and pressable when you're wearing them. And even though it only comes with 3 sets of sizes of ear tips, I was able to find one that fit my ears perfectly fine without them falling out when I was working out. Moving on to functionality, it carries a lot of the functionality that you would want on a pair of truly wireless earphones. It can pause, play your music, drop, and pick up phone calls. Microphone quality is pretty decent. Again, I'm not a huge, big phone call person to use these earbuds for, but it's definitely very clear on the other end, and is able to reverse and forward tracks with each distinctive earbud, the right earbud being the one to forward the tracks. And it's just a little bit tricky, but you can actually summon your voice assistant, but you have to do so only with the left earbud by holding it down for a few seconds. In this case, for whatever reason, ENACFIRE decided to go with the left earbud as the main earbud that pairs with your secondary device. What this means is if you were to put the left earbud back into the case, it would automatically disconnect from your phone even if you wanted to use your right earbud independently. However, you can still use one earbud at a time. Just if you wanted to use it with only your right earbud, you have to repair it via Bluetooth to your device, which is still very straightforward. So doing so, you can listen to one earbud at a time if you really wanted to save battery, but do keep in mind that when you're only using one earbud at a time, you do lose the forward and reverse functionality. What this earbud is unable to do straight from the earbud's buttons is any kind of volume control. This is not a huge deal for most people, so I don't think this is really a deal breaker. However, I did test several other truly wireless earphones that actually did include volume control in addition to all the other features that this earbud can do. So it's definitely possible, and it's a little bit disappointing to see that the ENACFIRE didn't push to its ultimate capability. Even so, it still offers more functionality than the Apple AirPods, which cost 2 to 3 times more. Now let's move on to sound quality. This is definitely a topic that's really important to a lot of people. With a blind sound test just on its own, these are actually quite good for the money with distinctive bass, mids, and highs. I do think that the bass is a little bit on the heavy side for my taste, and the highs could be a little crispier, but that's just a little bit me begging for more. However, I do wish that the volume magnitude range would start a little bit lower. I just think that at its lowest setting, it's still a little bit too loud for my ears just because of how well it noise isolates. But overall, I do think that the sound quality is very good for the price. Now here's a brief comparison to its predecessor, the E19 and the E20s, for those of you who are coming from owning those devices and want to see if this is worth the upgrade. I may do a fully separate video on just comparing these 3 earphones in the future if you guys are interested, but for now this is just a quick comparison between the 3. In terms of design, the E20s and the Future Pluses are the most similar because they have dedicated shaped left and right earbuds and they are not interchangeable, unlike the E19s. Because the left and right earbuds are interchangeable on the E19s, it loses the reverse functionality which is present in the E20 and the Future Pluses. So the E20s and the Future Plus has a slight edge in terms of functionality over the E19s. But funny enough, the E19s are actually the one that has the best sound quality over the other two. The runner-up to better sound quality would be the Future Plus, and then the E20s being the worst sound quality of the bunch. However, all three of them still offer very good sound quality for the money comparison to its competition. As for the charging cases, which is definitely an important factor to consider, the Future Plus and the E20s both have the ability to charge a secondary device. However, the E20 has a ginormous charging case because it has a bigger battery, which I think is a little bit unnecessary, but who knows, it may fit your needs. And then the E19, of course, has the smallest carrying case and is not able to charge a secondary device. So in conclusion, if you're looking for a truly wireless pair of Bluetooth earphones with good functionality, can use it for working out, the Future Pluses are absolutely a fantastic choice. However, there are definitely other truly wireless earphones that are similarly priced that have a little bit more functionality than this, but also lack in areas that this Future Plus really shines. So it's really a balancing act to see what features are the most important to you. But I would say if you do go with the Future Plus, what you're getting is great sound quality, great build quality, and overall a really fantastic, truly wireless pair of Bluetooth earphones. As usual, I'll put the product link in the description so you guys can check it out for yourselves.